Well, welcome back everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more ranged Hilda with the permadeath theories, and we're out here in the Rotten Willow End, just getting ready to take a new job. I went back to camp, dropped everything off, got a good night's sleep, even got some more training. So that should be pretty good for us. Let's head out here and see what kind of work they have. We'll do the fate of the scouting party. It's 2 skull, so we should be able to wrap this up pretty quickly. I think the main part is just going to be traveling all the way out there. That's okay. What should I expect? Not a whole lot. It's pretty unremarkable. Perfect. I'm going to need more money. 1 day. Perfect. Well, let's talk more rock. Let's get out there. How far are we traveling? Whoa. Pretty far. In fact, we might even find a like tier 4 or 5 dungeon out that way while we're there. We'll have to see. Okay, well, after a rather kind of lengthy trip, and I ran into a lot of enemies and maybe some animals on the way. We're finally here. Let's go ahead and apply this, though. Let's see here. Pretty hungry. So I can cook the food that I kind of got. I killed the deer just because I really wanted the food, but I found 2 foxes, and that's just too much money to let walk away, you know? It's just way too much money. Gotta eat that. We'll keep this for later. But now I have to do something with it. I'm just suffering from my success, you know. They just got so much stuff randomly. But I think it's a tier 2 dungeon, so I'm not expecting a lot of really great loot anyways, right? Forgot to repair this, but it's probably just fine as well. So at least there's that. At least I found the loot along the way. And now we're also dangerously close to level 15. What do we have here? Sure, we'll take that. Sometimes the loot out here is like better than the loot inside. I actually do need these. Alright, let's see what we find. Well, we found a trap. And we found this lady. I'm going long shot her. Hey, there it is. right off the rip. Okay, so let's go and get perception up, because that's just what we do. And then there's a couple different options. Under athletics, we could get push the falling, which would give us a lot of energy return, I think. Maybe less now that I'm like kind of one-shotting people, but that really won't be the case. We also could get setup, which would be really good for us. Using stances and maneuvers, or skipping a turn, which is a lot of what I do. Will give accuracy, decreased damage taken, and ability energy cost, which is great. Stacks up twice. But for now, I think we'll just finish out this tree here and get precision, which also gives us accuracy to our attacks and our skilled attacks, as well as increasing weapon damage in the stacks. If equipped with the crossbow, both effects trigger twice per shot. So this will be pretty good for us as well. But now we have a couple levels before we can get these last ones, unless we are lucky and we find the book, which would be great, because headshot is champ. So we'll probably do things like get push the falling, probably get set up next, just because it is that good. And I do spend a lot of time switching, either waiting or taking aim. So let's go load this guy. Oh, he's well aware of what's going on. I'm not even using my stance probably nearly as much as I should be. But I think here it's not going to matter a whole lot anyways, so there will be a time that it matters. I just don't think this is it. Go ahead. Aim. I don't want those things. Not going to break that open. Doba's losing her mind right now, so if you hear her screaming in the background, she's just, I think, begging for more food. That's typically what she's doing. You bleed? Oh yeah, you are. And you're confused, which is fair. It's a pretty solid hit you just took as well. Crap, you already reloaded. There we go. Hit! I'm getting a fair amount of my bolts back. I'm using the leaf bolts here. I think what I'm going to do is either use the Actually, probably should be using the broadhead here, huh? I think I'm either going to be using the broadhead for lightly armored targets or the leaf. It's called that. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the other ones. The broken ones, they give increased accuracy, sure, but between the decreased damage, I mean, 20% weapon damage is kind of a lot. So something would have to be incredibly heavily armored, I think, for that to really pay off. Maybe the math works out, but just didn't feel right this morning when I was thinking about it. Hey, hunting crossbow. No thanks. I've already got one. Put that in there. It's pretty decent money, especially for this dungeon. Always take the money. Enchantment scroll. We don't have any enchantments on this guy. Knockback 5%. Hey, that's not terrible. Gives us a 35% knockback chance. That's pretty crazy. That's actually probably one of the better things I could get then. Let's go ahead, reload. Let's hunter mark this guy. I don't think that's proper order. I think I probably should be long shotting first, unless they don't know that I'm here. But I'm not using that enough. It's so good. Crit chance 20%. Let's go. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, geez, we're in the boss room already? And I'm not even reloaded. He doesn't even seem to know I'm here. Okay, Dova, shh. I'm trying to take aim. Dova, shh. I know, you are hungry, or I'm not sure what it is you want, really. I don't think you know what you want either. Anyways, let's long shot this guy. I think this will do pretty substantial damage here. 118. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Kind of surprised I didn't kill him. Go. He doesn't have Hunter's Mark. Ah, that's too bad. I probably would have done it. I mean, we did crit him, but still. Ancient copper ring. I don't think anyone's going to want it. Any traps in here I should know about? I can't believe we're that close. Just like kind of beeline right towards it. Do you want to sit up here? Then sit up here. You want to sit on the floor? Then sit on the floor. You just want to scream at me. I know what she wants. That is some awful treasure. I guess they can't all be winners. It'd be nice if at least one of them was a winner, but you know, that's how it goes, I guess. That's right. We're not going to find any life-changing things here. We knew that walking in. Yeah. We're just here to do the job, get the rep, get paid, move on, you know? I feel like maybe I need to reorganize these. This is kind of a mess. I feel like you're gonna die. Without me having to do anything particularly special or well thought out. Hope you got a friend. He's probably very upset. Yeah. We shot you into that. That's pretty impressive. You're done for. All right. What you got for me? Very nice. And down here, not particularly. Oh, okay. We can talk about that. Another pelt. Good, good, good. So I was starting to feel peltless. To be fair, though, that's the best treasure I've found here yet, so that or maybe the gem we just found. In the habit of doing that first, I tell you. Excellent. Best shot NA. spread that hunter's mark around. Okay. And he was nice enough to set off that trap for me. Shrugs. In my cult. I don't want that truck. It's just 5, right? Perfect. Running out of space. No, actually, I think I should have a fair amount in here still. Not for like anything. God, I need a better backpack. We need to make friends. Just so I can hold all my caravan upgrades and pelts. Please don't be locked. Okay. I don't feel like breaking down a door. There's a corpse. Almost didn't even see you. Bread. Sure. Oh, here's the last one. This guy right here. I really want that cheese. Well, we killed the boss, we got the quote-unquote treasure, and we did find the things we were looking for, so we could technically just leave. I hate that. Let's go ahead and pick this guy. We'll take our aim, greater distance, and I think that'll be enough. Mm-hmm. Sir. Please stop hiding. I'm trying to shoot you. It's very difficult when I can't see you. Let this be a lesson. Indeed. Excellent. No traps. Excellent. Right now there's beggars and choosers, and I'm begging for any decent treasure. Well, I will break this one down, but let's go ahead and reload first. Come on. Okay, well. I'm gonna bother breaking these boxes, even though there's a decent chance of something showing up in them. I need to find a better two-handed weapon. Oh, that's it. That's the place. Alright, well, let me take my leave. Talk to my cat some more, because apparently she's not satisfied with the amount of conversation we've already had. And I'll see you when we get back. Well, excuse me. Here we are. I'm sorry, I meant to clear my throat before I hit the button. God, amateur hour. About my contract. I'm all done. And there's our pay. Very nice. So we have some inventory space back, which is perfect. Let's go ahead and merge these guys. I don't think I need this. Move this down here. Oh, good. We'll keep that for a caravan upgrade. That would be nice. Speaking of caravan upgrades, there's a free rope over here that I would actually kind of like. I still need a couple for a couple small things. But really, we need to find a bucket, which... Would you look at that? There's one right there. Perfect. We still need a bucket, and we need to buy those pigeons. And then I think we can... That needs to be more of a priority. I think that's my biggest priority right now for upgrades, just because I'll help unlock some of the better things that we really do need. But let's get out of here. We'll go drop off all of our loot, and then of course pick up the next job, which will be a tier 3, which is exciting. But it's also a lot closer, so that'll be nice too. Okay, well, I dropped everything off. Let's talk to him here. What do you have for work? Just the unholy manuscripts. Sounds like a plan. What should I expect? What can you tell me? Be wise, be prepared. It's impressive. Yeah, it's got 2 floors. That's it, though. Perfect. What's the reward? I want more. 1 day for 1,000 crowns? Sounds perfect. Alright, I accept. I did pick up a salad as well, just because it gives 6% immunity. My immunity is still pretty garbage. And while this place, luckily, doesn't have any miasma, we all know it's only a matter of time before I find my third one. But this place is close. Let's head out there and kick things off. Oh, geez. It's just so much nicer to have the dungeon be this close. The last two were pretty far away. What do we have out here? Just birds for right now. No ghouls that need shot. Disgusting. I'm at 4% hunger. What do you do? 12? Okay, we'll keep it on us for a while. I ate the cheese and everything else that I had, so. Right off the rip. We get a trap. Did repair the crowbar. So we can pop open whatever stuff we have. How do I see you, but I can't get a shot? That's... I disagree. Okay. It's alright, these things happen. Nothing to get upset about. So we don't have to deal with that mage. A little low on energy, but that's okay. I think we're going to be fine. Still have all our buffs. It's good. Snipe him out if we can. Perfect. Don't need him eating anybody. Already been down that road. Alright, not so bad. Go ahead and rest a little bit. Got unidentified speared. So let's check real quick. I was left a comment saying that basically, from what I gathered from the comment, that if I go and harvest like 8 hearts all at once, that's when you collect them or see them is when you're seeing the upgrade. So basically, when you collect an item, use it then before collecting another one, otherwise they don't stack correctly. Because I can't do it now because I don't have resto on there, but that's why when I looked at a heart before, it had the resto gain going up to 6%, even though before it seemed to be capped out. That's because I had a bunch of hearts on me already. So maybe that's why these numbers don't seem to be adding up correctly, or what I thought was a lower cap isn't actually maybe a lower cap. We'll have to do some more science with it. What do we got? Anybody hear that? No? Oh, okay. Oh, somebody did hear it. Perfect. That's a distracting shot. Perfect. Not only did he set that off for me. Oops. Absurdum every time. Pay attention. You get in these habits, you know? Where? Oh, come on, guy. Pick my bolts. What do we got going on over here? Oh, we already have a book. Collect these coins. Break these things. Piece of cloth. Piece of cake. Gross. Long shot him. Perfect. Oh, his friends are away. They saw what happened. That wasn't much damage. 14. That was a fumble. Okay. So I feel pretty disappointed in that. There's some evil magics going on up there I don't care for. Perfect. That's a good start. You are bleeding. That's the guy I'm looking for. Let's long shot this nerd. Can't cast your pain spell on me from back there, can you? Jerk. Didn't get a lot of bolts back. That's okay. Well, I like my merchant vest better. Skill cost, fatigue resistance. What else we got going on here? No thanks. Sure, I guess. Take this back. What do we have in here? Ultra Bell, I don't... They're decent, whatever, we'll take it. I don't have a need for it, but... I don't think I really have a need for money, to be perfectly honest at this point either, because I can always just go out and hunt. Not anything. I don't think I'm at the point that I can hunt anything. I would try it if it... That's gotta be a tier 2, right? I'm not positive. Let's take it. No, if it wasn't permadeath, I would go and try to hunt things like bison. I could get one. Oop. I could get one by itself. Feel like I could. But I'm not going to risk the permadeath campaign over it. Not at this point. Memory hinders. Pretty far up there, okay. I was gonna pull that other guy. Keep long shotting people. Big fan of long shotting people. Very close to freedom. Yeah, he's feeling it. Excellent. I think we could go down to Dunbury and do some of those dungeons. I feel pretty good about that. Maybe even the tier 4 one they have. That'd be nice. Getting some of that treasure? Ooh, yeah. That'd make me feel tingly in all the right places, if you know what I mean. Rats? Yeah, okay. That's a pretty big bit of damage we just did to them. Same with that one. A critical strike feels real good. Kind of surprised we haven't found the second floor yet. Piece of leather. What do we got here? Sure. Nothing even gets damaged. How absolutely beautiful. Throw some of these things in the loot bag. Oh, you don't go in the loot bag. All right, never mind. Oh, you did. Let's go and throw this guy out. Keep breaking stuff open, see what we find. Yeah, it might interest somebody. Always curious what those cloaks might have on them. You know, it's probably not anything crazy, but could be something crazy. That alone is just tempting. All right, there's our way down. We didn't do everything up here yet, but let's jump downstairs and see what kind of mayhem we can find. Do I want those? Nah. Push back over. We're reloaded. Perfect. And with all my fatigue resistance, we're not even that tired. Which is just very nice. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Pull that just in case we pull everybody here. I think that's a pretty decent chance. And starting with you just feels right. Boss? No, okay, just big guy. This one seems interested. They all seem interested now. Okay. Perfect, we pushed him into him. Very nice. Get a nice track shot. Spread that hunter's mark around. Beautiful. He already lost his arm, which is pretty nice. You have to deal with them not ever dying, though, which is a concern. Bro, I'm trying. You gotta die. There's that knockback when you need it, you know? Perfect. Whew. He's a lot closer than I would have liked him to be, you know? That's my ammo looking. Not the best. Okay. Well, that might be part of it, too. Let's go ahead and pick these guys up. The hunting spear. It's broken. It's broken. That's okay. Kind of on a hunt for a nice tier 3 two-handed weapon that I can use to break open doors and stuff with. If we find a nice tier 3 axe, we could go kill a troll with it. Not sure really what the point of fighting the troll would be outside the money. Which, I mean, is a good reason, right? But it doesn't really benefit me in any way. I'd rather, I think, clear tier 4 dungeons. Maybe in the Manticore. Got that guy. Perfect. Alright, let's be careful. Be careful, there's a lot of people in there. An archer. He's gonna pull somebody. That's gonna be okay. Should have done that already. That's pulling a lot of people. I don't know if that's really what I want from this situation. That's kind of not what I wanted, but that's all right. just these two, we'll be okay. Take a blind shot. Perfect. Who needs to aim? You asked for this. I'm not sure they did, but you know what? That's okay. Let's get our bolts back. I think we're going to be needing them. Surprised we didn't pull that guy. Your friends aren't that close. I think we're going to be okay. Unless that happens. These things happen. Okay. Got away with it. Don't want your arrows. Got plenty back home. I'll take those. Silver earrings are nicer than plain earrings. We'll take them. What are you doing? Why are you walking this way? I want to shoot him. I don't like him. It's personal. Perfect. I don't like how close you are to me, though. Okay. Pretty lucky we took him down as quickly as we did. But I hate that guy. He needs to die. Here's a book. Let's touch it. I wonder if their third book is down here and I just haven't found it yet. If it was upstairs. I feel like it might be upstairs. Okay. It's nice not being poisoned in this dungeon. Here's your friend. Cool. Okay. Do that. Why not? Get a little bit of a mark on you. The fight's over before it even started. Can you come and check out that noise? Seems like you might be. Okay, we can talk about that. Might as well long shot you. Nice. Big fan of long shot. I know I've said it a couple times already this episode, but I just like it. It's fun. Oops. Pay attention. Pay attention, Absurdum. It's gonna get you killed. I think the boss has got to come in at some point. Risky. Risky bisky. Lots of cloth pieces. Ugh, God. Pain bait. Yeah, I know that's all you're good for. Jerk. Catch. Cloth. Okay. Assuming boss room. Maybe the second book was upstairs. One more reason to dig around till we find it. I have a strong feeling that this is boss room.
Hey.
Ooh. Not concerned about the other ones. If we can snipe out Katara the parasite, wouldn't be very upset about it. Tell me about yourself, sir. Rituals of high necromancy require the caster to give up the most important thing, their free will. Those unwilling to take the necessary step meet their death far sooner than they'd prefer. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that seems like a problem. Yeah, none of them are that bad, but I don't really want to pull 4 people either. Let's maybe just take a peek here. Okay. Don't want to mess with that trap. That's when I'll roll that 17% chance. Let's bring you down a bit. No one else seems to be aware of what we're doing here. I'm not sure he was aware of what we were doing there. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's kick this guy off, I think. Let's kick it off right, though. Dead. Instantly dead. You're cursed the day we met. Bro's not even aware of you. He's not aware of any days. Injury. That's right. Perfect. Alright, not bad at all. And the treasure says hopefully something really good. He dropped a healer staff, so Smorian isn't really the greatest treasure. Alright, well, that's alright. They don't always have to be amazing crossbows of death. Once would be nice, that's all. This is a cloth. Yep, I got it. I think that means we're pretty much done with this floor. I don't want your amulet. Yeah, I think this is it. I didn't even cut you open, did I? Take that heart. That's free money. Not that I can't go around finding enough money as is, but sure. Wasn't there a ghoul over here I killed too? I think he wandered off and died. That might, yeah, that's him right there. Because you're standing on him? You think I'm trying to skin myself? That would be weird and wildly inappropriate. Let's see. Some of you guys will go in here. In fact, a lot of you guys will just go in here. Not you. Not you, friend. Oh, nice. Did I just miss you? Yes, I did. Alright, let's find this last book. Put bolts into whoever I need to put bolts into. That was right there. Well, that was easy. A little anticlimactic. Feels like 2 of 3 always give us a curse. Another piece of leather. Alright, whatever. Hey, look. They're worth it. I'm not gonna complain. Someday, if we're lucky, we'll be in a tier 5 or 4 dungeon, get something really nice that needs repaired. And I'll be quite happy that I have all these random pieces of leather or cloth. Yeah, we didn't even go off in another direction. All right. Well, it's silly to not keep exploring. Yeah, there's even people still alive. Okay. Just waiting for the day that a ghost pops out and absolutely murders me. Just because I was greedy and wanted to check a random chest. Luckily, I have dash. Hopefully that will be enough to get me out of that situation alive. I'm willing to bet that I couldn't throw a net on him. Especially since I don't have one. No? Yeah? Okay. We got these people. And when they're things and stuff. People are aware of me, so. I hate you. I want you to die. I think your leg fell off and then you died, so. Not sure why you're just standing there. But, okay. I'm gonna guess that's probably it for the dungeon. Just enchantment scroll. I'll pass on that. It's my bolt back. There's more over here than I thought there would be. Oh my. What a time to be thirsty. I feel like we got a lot of ancient coins, if nothing else. And that topaz. Perfect. Let's not step on the trap, that would just be silly. At this point, it'd be quite silly. So we won't do it. Ghouls? It's the wrong time of day. Okay, well. That's more than fine. Can I please click on this? I'm just trying to click on it. Bro. See? You were trying to hide it from me. Great. Let's go turn this in. And then we'll skedaddle out of this area, because honestly, I've had enough. Alright, well, let's get down to business. About that contract. I'm all done. Please tell the people in Britain about how great I am. And honestly, what do you got for sale? Your lumber should be pretty good price. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh, man, I can't get it that far. That's kind of a pain. Are you full? Or are you just not letting me do it because I'm in a menu? I would very much like to buy these. But we got some things we got to deal with first. That fills you up. Oh. This makes things a bit easier too. Backpats. Who would have thought, you know? I mean, really, I don't need that crossbow, but you want to buy those? Perfect. Just buy them. I don't care. Really wish I could just get that to the caravan. I don't care that much. I do want that though. Oh yeah, this guy's important. I don't know if I can merge it with anybody. Oh, barely. Jeez. Perfect. All right, that wraps this area up nicely. Let's get back to camp. I'll drop all these things off. Kind of want to buy some charcoal too, now that the situation's better. So maybe I'll stop down there and pick some of that up, just to keep making as much money as possible. And then honestly, I might just go back to Osbrook, see if we can find some nice upgrades there for the caravan, get that stuff going. Alright, well here we are back at camp. I kind of unloaded a bunch of stuff. Looking pretty full here. Really, but we don't need all these bolts of cloth, but that's alright. We'll keep them in there for now. The second page is pretty much everything that I'm willing to sell. It's just where all my loot goes. Some of these things really need repaired, identified, whatever, before we sell them. But we got a pretty good amount of stuff. So I think what I'll do is wrap it up here, because this episode needed to come out 3 minutes ago. And that means I need to get it uploading and going so you guys can watch it as soon as possible. We'll almost certainly pick back up in Osbrook, just to see what kind of stuff I can find. I don't really plan on doing any missions or anything there. Maybe I'll run around and sell things to vendors and stuff, but really want to try to find whatever upgrades I can. And they should be able to sell us at least at a very decent price, assuming everything's going well there. Just whatever I might want to get the next couple things. I want to get these next Varen upgrades going pretty much as soon as possible, because they're just that good. They're going to be really meaningful. So I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy day to watch my content. It means the world to me that you guys take time out of your day to do just that. So please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I do hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.